The Haunting on Highway 99. Prologue. The last transmission. December 12th, 1987, 3:15 a.m. The trucker's voice crackled over the CB radio, frayed with static and terror. Something's wrong with the road. The trees, they're moving. God, the fog, it's got eyes. A scream ruptured the signal, followed by a wet, grinding crunch. Then silence. By dawn, authorities found his rig abandoned near mile marker 213, its cap streaked with handprints of blackened ice. The driver was never seen again. They should have closed the highway then. Chapter 1. The Road That Breathes. Alex Mercer didn't believe in ghosts. Not until Highway 99 tried to swallow him whole. The tires of his battered Honda Civic hissed against wet asphalt as he fled Sacramento, the city's glow shrinking in his rearview mirror like a dying ember. His knuckles whitened on the wheel. Just get to Redding. Crash at Jess's. Forget the fight, the slammed door, the things he'd screamed at his father. The dashboard clock glowed 1:47 a.m. Ahead, the November fog coiled across the Tulane highway, thick and hungry. At first, it felt like any other late-night drive. The hypnotic pulse of lane dividers, the radio murmuring a half-dead alt-rock station. Then the temperature dropped. Alex cranked the heat, breath pluming in the sudden cold. Weird for November, he thought, squinting at the mist-shrouded pines flanking the road. Their shadows seemed to lean inward, skeletal fingers brushing the Honda's roof. He shook himself. Sleep deprivation. That's all. The radio sputtered. Tonight's top story: remains found near. Sixth victim this year on Highway 99. Officials urge travelers to, if you're listening, turn back. Alex stabbed the power button. Silence throbbed in his ears. That's when he saw the headlights. Chapter 2. The Stalker. They floated in the fog behind him, twin smudges of jaundiced yellow. No shape of a car, just those sickly lights hovering at the edge of visibility. Alex's gut tightened. Coincidence. Some trucker running graveyard shift. He slowed, inviting the vehicle to pass. The lights slowed. He accelerated. The lights kept pace. The hell? Alex muttered, rolling his window down an inch. Cold air slithered in, carrying the scent of damp earth and something fouler. Rotting meat, maybe. Pine needles skittered across the windshield like insect legs. The radio burst to life unprompted, blaring a warped big band tune from another era. A man's voice cut through, rasping and guttural. You are not you are, we have. You are not lost. We've been waiting for you. Alex swerved, tires screeching. The headlights loomed closer. Chapter 3. The Hitchhiker. The rest stop materialized like a mirage. A cracked parking lot, a boarded-up diner, a flickering vacancy sign. Alex didn't remember seeing it on Google Maps. He didn't care. He skidded into a parking space, engine idling. The stalker's headlights halted at the lot's edge, dimming to a dull glow. Waiting. Alex's throat went dry. His phone showed a no service. The digital clock blinked 3:12 a.m. Movement in the mist. A figure stood beside a rusted gas pump, face upturned as though sniffing the air. Even through the fog, the details curdled Alex's blood. A moth-eaten wool coat dripping with mud, trousers caked in what looked like dried blood. Worst were the eyes, two oily voids reflecting the Honda's taillights like an animal's. The figure turned, raised a pallid hand. Don't. Alex hit the door locks. The radio screeched, he won't let you leave. The figure was at his window. Up close, the hitchhiker's face was a nightmare collage, skin the gray of week-old corpse, lips sewn shut with coarse black thread. Yet when it spoke, the voice slithered directly into Alex's skull, syrupy and decayed. Please. He is coming. Alex's hand moved against his will. The locks clicked open. Chapter 4. The rules break. The hitchhiker folded into the passenger seat, bringing with it the stench of opened graves. The radio now played a sobbing choir, the dial stuck at 99.9 FM. Alex's breath crystallized in the air. "W, what are you?" he stammered. The thing turned its head slowly, stitches straining. "You shouldn't have stopped." Outside, the stalker's headlights brightened. Not headlights at all, Alex realized, but twin points of sulfurous flame. The fog retreated, revealing a hulking silhouette, 10 feet tall, jagged antlers sprouting from its skull, a long coat billowing like wings. The hitchhiker seized Alex's wrist, flesh freezing to the bone. "Drive. Now." Chapter 5. The highway transformed. The Honda fishtailed onto the road as the antlered thing lunged, claws screeching across the trunk. Alex floored the gas. The speedometer needle trembled at 80 miles per hour. Trees blurred into a palisade of shadows. But Highway 99 was no longer the road he knew. The asphalt writhed like a living thing, buckling into jagged ridges. The pines contorted into grotesque parodies, knotted faces screaming silently, branches clawing at the car. The hitchhiker stared ahead, stitches leaking black fluid. Faster. It's rewriting the road. Alex risked a glance at the mirror. The antlered thing kept pace effortlessly, galloping on all fours, its elongated limbs cracking with each stride. The headlights, its eyes, pulsed in time with Alex's hammering heart. The radio gurgled. "You will die here. Like the rest, you will die here." Chapter 6. The truth in the glove box. A sudden lurch. The engine died. Coasting to a stop, Alex frantically turned the key. No response. The antlered thing halted 50 yards back, watching. The hitchhiker trembled. It wants him. Always wants him. Who? The thing pointed a rotting finger at the glove box. Inside, Alex found a Polaroid buried under manuals. The image stole his breath. The hitchhiker, alive and smiling in a 1940s service uniform. Behind him, the same antlered monstrosity loomed in a roadside diner's mirror. Scrawled on the back, "Forgive me, Samuel. I had to run." The hitchhiker, Samuel, touched the photo. "My brother. We summoned it. Now it hunts anyone who stops." Outside, the antlered thing crouched, joints popping. Samuel's voice broke. "It's here." Chapter 7. The Hunt. The Honda's roof dented under massive weight. Claws punched through the windshield, glass exploding. Alex screamed, swerving wildly. Samuel grabbed the wheel, veering them onto an overgrown service road. The forest closed in. Branches scraped the car like fingernails. Samuel's stitches split, mouth opening into a ragged hole. "End the bloodline. Kill me." "What?" "I'm the tether. It feeds on my guilt." Samuel clawed at his chest, ripping out a locket. Inside, a lock of hair and a child's tooth. "We sacrificed her. My daughter. To live forever." The antlered thing landed on the hood, snarling through the shattered windshield. Alex stomped the gas. Tires spun in mud. Samuel shoved the locket into Alex's hand. "Bury it where we." Claws speared Samuel's chest. The thing yanked him through the windshield in a spray of black ichor. Alone, Alex locked eyes with the creature. Its face shifted, Samuel's features melting into his father's. "You left me too," it whispered with his dad's voice. Alex lunged for the locket. Chapter 8. The choice at mile marker 213. He ran, lungs burning, the thing's howls shaking the forest. Ahead, a crumbling stone well, half swallowed by roots. Samuel's final words echoed. "Where we killed her." The locket glowed in his palm. The antlered thing emerged from the trees, Samuel's corpse dangling from its jaws. "Join us," it rumbled, now wearing Alex's own face. "Your guilt tastes sweet." Alex dropped the locket into the well. The earth erupted. The creature shrieked, dissolving into moths and ash. The forest stilled. Dawn bled through the trees. Epilogue. The unseen toll. State troopers found the Honda at noon, doors wide open, keys in ignition. No fingerprints. No trace of Alex Mercer. Locals whisper that Highway 99 grows hungry again. They say if you drive it past midnight, you'll see a Honda Civic with a shattered windshield pacing your car. Two figures inside, one screaming, one silent. And deep in the woods near mile marker 213, a stone well waits. On quiet nights, something claws at its walls, whispering, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me out. Let me out." Click here to watch more videos like this. Like, share, subscribe, and comment down below your favorite part. Thanks for watching till the end. See you in the next.